Alright, so I found a lot of other stuff as well, and we're going to be looking to the stages that I made a long time ago. Two different versions of stages, one from the pencil era and one from the color pencil era. But first, we're going to be looking at this last bag of characters that I did. To start us off, we've got a very lanky, tall Captain Olimar for some reason. That's okay. We might not be using him later, but we got this fox. Oh, he looks. Oh no. He also doesn't look too great. But I mean, This was towards the end, so I don't know. We have another sandbag. This one seems like it was done in pencil, so I don't know what's in here. This one was exclusively colored pencil ones. I'll save this one for last. We've got one of Sandbag's effects where he makes confetti. That was a move I wanted him to have. We've got Hand and Bow, much better Hand and Bow than the previous one, who is a playable character here. So he's going to come along, since he doesn't look awful. We've got a fan that's an item from Smash. Some bubbles for Hand and Bow's moves. I really like the bubble thing, I think. I don't remember what. This, which I think is a move effect for the last character I'm going to show. This is a seed for the next character I'm going to show. So there's two more characters left. This one is I actually forget his name. Pyro? Yeah, Pyoro or something. He's from Waaaayyy. He's a minor character that shows up, reoccurring. And he's a lot of fun. And finally, the grand finale, Firestar from Warriors Cats, the book series. Yeah, I don't know either. But it gets actually more interesting on that later, believe it or not. But that's gonna, I'll actually show that right now. What I did in the final version of this was I made actual, menus. So here's the character select screen. I'm going to move this so that we can look at this a bit closer. So, the characters I went in, there are some that are question marks, those are to be unlocked. And I'll show what that means in a bit. But I don't remember exactly who those were, but I'll do my best guesses. So, for Mario, you got, of course, Mario, Luigi. Oh yeah, and those with the things on them right there, those are characters that I had made and drawn, so I could actually put them on the select screen. Anyways, so you got Mario, Luigi, Peach, that was probably Toad, I'm gonna guess, Bowser, and I'm gonna probably say Bowser Jr., that seems safe. Then you got Link, Zelda, Ganondorf, probably Toon Link. It might have been a different character too, it might have been like Skull Kid or something, if I was going to be really creative. Captain Falcon, Ness. No Lucas. I guess screw Lucas. Kirby, King Dedede, Meta Knight. Gonna say that was gonna be Bandana D. Rick, that's the hamster from Kirby. And then there was probably one more Kirby character, but there's a lot to choose from. I'm gonna say could have probably been I have no clue, actually. I don't know what I would have wanted that to be. I'm betting on Prince Fluff or whatever from the Kirby Yarn game that I forgot the name of, but maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it could have been a totally different character too. So Pokemon, we got Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Pokemon Trainer. Ooh, that was gonna be interesting. That probably would have been Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. Unknown character, probably Lucario, Shaman, and probably Mewtwo. There actually probably would have been, after Pokemon Trainer, it would have been Mewtwo, then Shaman, then Lucario. Just a guess. Then we've got, I'm thinking retro characters and other things. So I don't know. That was probably going to be Balloon Fighter. I'm going to say Balloon Fighter, Ice Climbers, Pit. This is before Kid Icarus Uprising, so I wouldn't have been like, oh, I want to put Magnus in here or whatever. Rob, Yoshi, who's separated from Mario from all the way over there. That's kind of sloppy, actually. I would have moved this all the way back to here. And then down there, I don't know. I don't know who that would have been. Because the Donkey Kong characters come later. Maybe, oh, you know what? It might have been the Baby Bros, like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. That was a big thing back then. I thought it'd be cool. Like Ice Climbers. Then you got DK. This is probably going to be Diddy, Samus, Fox, Falco, Wolf. I wanted all three of those guys because I liked all of them. Marth, Ike. Gonna bet Roy, because I liked Roy a lot, and I still do. Olimar. Gonna guess Louie from Pikmin, also. And Punchy from Animal Crossing, because I really friggin' love Punchy. Wario. Probably Waluigi. Pyoro, as you saw earlier. Henenbow, as you saw earlier. Probably Master Hand, who would have been playable somehow. And Sandbag, of course. Then you got a whole friggin' row of Sonic characters. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, of course. Gonna guess Amy, even though I didn't like Amy that much. I don't know. Shadow, and this is probably Dr. Robotnik or Metal Sonic. And, Sora. Gonna guess that was Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Mickey, Donald, Goofy, yeah. Oh, and here, this is interesting. No, this is gonna be Roxas, also from Kingdom Hearts. You got Firestar from Warriors Cats, Gray Stripe from Warriors Cats. Gonna go out on a limb and say that this is probably Scourge from Warriors Cats. He's like one of the big bad guys of that. I still really like his character, but you got Pac-Man, you got Cloud, Strife from Final Fantasy, and Black Mage. I predicted Cloud. Nobody else did, of course. Mega Man, Naruto. Don't know who actually would go there. I'm gonna guess another Naruto character like Sasuke, because I liked Naruto back then a lot. Lloyd, Red Saverin, and either another Soldier Robo character or Waffle from Tail Concerto. If it was another Soldier Robo character, it probably would have been I don't know, actually. I don't know who I would choose for them. Beluga, maybe? Then you select your character, you go to a stage select, of course. So, you got Peach's Castle, that's the only one that I made a thing for. Mushroom Kingdom, I don't actually know what the stages would have been here. Guessing that this would have been Mushroom Kingdom 2, or what I would have called it, Subcon. Delfino Plaza, Mario Circuit, that's a Mario Kart stage. Probably would have been Mario Bros. Here, like the classic Mario Bros. Stage with like the things. No, I think I'm actually made that. I'll show you that later. Hyrule Castle from Zelda. No idea what these stages would have been. Hyrule Temple. That was a big temple stage in Melee. Congo Jungle, probably another Donkey Kong stage. Green Greens from Kirby. I have that on me actually. Question mark. That might have been Fountain of Dreams. Halberd. Don't know. Icicle Mountain, Sky World. This might have been a balloon fight stage. That one. Pokemon Stadium, Saffron City. Probably Spirit Pillar. Yoshi's Story, Brinstar. I don't. Okay, yeah, Corneria. This might have been like on it or an F-Zero stage or something. No, that's an F-Zero stage. Yeah, I don't know what that would have been. And see, there's there's Saturn Valley from Super Smash Flash 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these stages would be. Corneria from Star Fox, Castle Siege, Awakening Wood, WarioWare. Don't know what those stages would have been. Casino Nights. Oh yeah, Green Hill Zone, Casino Night Zone from Sonic. Some stage. Travis Strand Wonderland from Kingdom Hearts. Another stage. Shimamusa's Island from... Oh, I must have, one of these must have been Snake. I'm gonna guess that this one here was supposed to be where Snake was. Or maybe it was this one. Maybe it was this one, actually. That would make more sense. Like, just put... Yeah, because I didn't know anything about Metal Gear except that Snake existed. So it was probably like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, Shadow, and then Snake. Yeah, so that that matters. Castle Wily from Mega Man, Tower of Salvation from Tales of Symphonia, where Lloyd's from. What were probably a Pac-Man stage there? That's what I'm guessing. Clan Territories from Warriors, and then a Soul Robo stage, probably. And here's something for every character that had a final smash. They'd get a final form mode, so you could just battle with really powerful characters. Like Fire Mario would be Mario's final smash, and these ones are going to be obvious, like Poltergeist Luigi, Dry Bowser, Paintbrush Bowser Jr., like from Sunshine. I don't know who would go there. Magic Link. What does that say? Oh, that would have been the like final mask from Majora's Mask, Young Link, Star Run Kirby Mask, DDD, another question mark characters, Pikachu Legend, don't know what that means, Marker Jigglypuff, Skyform Shaman, Psychic Armor Mewtwo. I'll just go through, just look through all of these, because you'll get the idea from looking at what all of these are. Yeah. And then here's a records sheet. Oh, this might actually have characters that you don't see, and no, those ones are still unlockable at the side. But yeah, you get to see even more. And I probably showed how many matches I did with each character. Like, I did 5 matches with Fox, and 5 matches with Black Mage, so I could test out balancing. Wow. 5 matches by myself. Achievements, which would show you what you have to unlock. See, so Wolf and Hannibal were like unlock the characters, so was Cloud. And you see this, there's some numbers on them, next to them, and underlined. These are unlock conditions for certain ones. So win 10 brawls as Mario characters, probably want to unlock like a Mario character or something. Win 5 brawls as Samus, would unlock like a Metroid stage. Hannibal. Oh, must have been one of those. Must have been an Electroplankton stage. Like it would have unlocked Hannibal. 5 brawls as Warriors characters. would have gotten Scourge, I bet. And then here's the... Yeah, this is really in-depth for how little I did this. It's a brawl. Just select the options, and there's mini-games, and you can barely see them, so I'll read these ones out. Target test, home run contest, multi-man melee, and boss battle. So I probably wanted bosses, too. Like, that would have been interesting. Adventure mode, didn't do that. And then awards, like trophies, records, and then an achievement wall, which you saw the records in the achievement wall earlier. Don't know what I would have done with trophies. But anyways, here's the more interesting part, I suppose. The stages, and we're going to be starting off with the earliest stages. And those are, you know, of course, the black and white ones, and they didn't get, like, any tape on them. But here is a stage based on Paper Mario, or Super Paper Mario, rather, because I like that game a lot. And what it is that it's right on the back of this dragon robot thing as, like, the first boss in Super Paper Mario, and you gotta beat him up, basically. And as you can see, some parts of oh, wait. Oh, it's double. Oh, I completely forgot about this. It's double-sided because there's two different modes in this stage. So because Frackletail, I think that's the name of this boss, comes through and he digs through the sand like, and then you got to jump onto him, and then you go into the air and ride him. So what happened is that, and you gotta keep in mind, all of this happened, like, on the bus, so the idea was that, like, the bus would, like, push stuff around and make it, like, fall, and so, as Frackletail, like, falls towards the ground, you know, he'd, like, come forward, like, and then you gotta, like, jump on him, or else you're gonna be, like, left behind on the stage. So, you know what? I'm going to use some characters to demonstrate that, because that's what I brought these out for frick. So you go like, ah, it's me, Mario, and it's me, a really bad-looking shaman. And so, you fight on this flat plane, which, I mean, it was like that in the original game, and a lot of these are just going to be, like, flat, like, walk-offy things. So then that come down, and then you'd go to this, and there'd be a moving platform, which I think was supposed to be, like, his back moving up and down, basically. But that wasn't, like, intended to be. And, there's another platform for his back. Also, you probably didn't need to make the platforms, but it's an indicator, so it's helpful. And then you, of course, can ride his, head. And so you can, like, jump on, oh, it's really, really frail. So you could jump on that. And then the idea was when he went up and started doing a loop-de-loop, like he did in Super Paper Mario, you'd fall off, and then you'd go back to the first part of the stage, which is here. So that was a thing. Oh boy, this is getting to be 20 minutes long. It's the Christmas special, everybody. You can see all the stages I have lined up next. Here's an ice climber stage based on Melee, but not really. It's just sort of based on Melee. And as you can see, a lot of the platforms are tilted, so they're, like, supposed to be icy. And I'm really glad that this still has the stage hazard on it, because some of these don't have the stage hazards on them, or they're, like, really broken. So it's nice to see that some of them are still intact, somewhat. So this, oh, I don't know if this will still work. Hold on. Okay, well, before I may or may not wreck this completely, because I used tape, what you'd do is you'd you go, like, platform from bit to bit, and you jump up there, jump up there, and jump up there. You jump up the mountain, or down the mountain, too. So little platforms that were like in, like an ice climber. And, like, you'd have a little, icicle that moved back and forth. That'd go, like, hold on, it's hard to do this with one hand. Ooh, move back and forth. And then you'd probably, if you were playing a character, whoops, yeah, slides right off. I told you, I'm a really innovative designer. So you'd take this, and it'd slide into you, and you'd be like, shh, oh no, I'm frozen. Let's see what the back looks like. See, it's just, oh no, it fell out. But yeah, this is what this looks like, basically. It's just a thing that you move back and forth. Actually, I think it got stuck. Just a thing that you move back and forth like that. Stick it back in there. Oh no. Hold on. I didn't plan this video out very well. Oh man, this is gonna take hours to upload. Sorry for the fourth wall breaking, dude. Then here's one of the unfortunately kind of broken stages that some hazards were broken off of. But this was a stage based on Bird and Beans, which is what Poyero is from. And so technically it's a Wario stage. And what would happen is that beans would fall down from the sky here and hit the floor, and then you'd either like get hit by them or the floor would fall apart. I didn't make the floor separate, like separated parts, so that's unfortunate. But I mean, it still sort of worked. Here's a better, if you were to look at the stage. It's actually accurate to the how the background looks too, because there's a bench back there, there's a tree. You're in this like little park area in the game. And here's a here's a stage based on Super Mario Sunshine. Oops. I hope it didn't record upside down. Here's a stage based on Super Mario Sunshine. And this is actually in Delfino Plaza, in front of the market area with the fruits, which I loved to mess around with the fruits and the pantas, or the piantas, or whatever you call them, in the game, and by like throwing fruits at them. And so the idea of this stage was that you'd, I don't know, I guess you just jump onto these. Boing, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. That's what this stage is going to be. It's pretty basic, but it made for some fun fights. This one's actually probably my favorite out of the old ones, like now that I'm looking back on it, because it had some ingenuity to it, and I might actually have to move this a bit. So if you see characters in the back of this, don't mind that too much. This is Yoshi's story from Super Smash Bros. 64, and you'd hold on. This is a really professional video, I know. You'd jump from side to side. You'd jump on these platforms, like wow, woohoo, wee. And you could also jump on this cloud platform right over here, which was taped on by a bunch of stuff. And the reason why I did this wasn't because I was bad at cutting out things. It was because it actually sort of kind of replicated what the Yoshi story sort of looked like, the actual game, because I have that game, and it's really pleasant and fun. And so that's the end of those sort of stages. So all you guys can move over there, and all you guys can move to the floor. I should have got a bigger table for this, honestly. Don't mind the napkin that you can't see. Shouldn't have said that. And I guess we'll go into the first broken one of like the new-ish ones. This one is a Pokemon stage. Hold on. I can just move these now. Give myself some more room. This one is the there's a Pokemon stage where, oh, I just realized I can't record more than 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut this video up. Anyways, so there's a Pokemon stage that, that's where the unknown from earlier in the previous videos came up. And this stage got torn in half, but so I'm not going to mess with it too much. The idea was that you'd hit the Pokeballs, and then like a Pokeball would fly out, like here's an unknown, whee! And you fly up to the top, and they go back. It'd be like a little stage hazard. And this would open up, and it'd be like, whee! Here's a Porygon 2 that got torn in half. And that would hit you, and send you, wow, over there. And then, you know, this branch that you'd step on in this. So it's just like 2 platforms, really, but that's fine. Next is, actually where that, Bronto Burt thing came from, and this is from newer stuff. Hey, look at all those really bad-looking drawings. This is a stage based on Kirby, and it's, green greens, like the actual stage. And so the idea here was that you'd, plane come on, like, whee! Jump over the river, it'll, like, sweep you up, and you'll die, probably. You could go up to this platform and battle on here, and what would happen is that, Bronto Burt would, like, fly through, like it would in, like, actual Kirby games. And it'd go like, wow! And, you know, of course I didn't, like, break apart the stage to make that happen, because, you know, you could, like, knock them out, and it'd be kind of difficult to do that with the limited, technology that I had. And we're getting pretty close to the end here. I'm gonna do this one, even though it's, like, less impressive comparatively. Or more impressive comparatively to the last one. But the last one I worked really hard to find, as I'm sure you remember me texting about. This is Mario Bros. Oh, come on. Here, you get a close-up of Kirby's face while you set this up. This one is Mario Bros. From Brawl. And, you know, so like actual Super Mario Bros. Like the game itself. And this is a really big stage, because I realized that stages need to be a little bit more bigger than one paper to actually kind of work. So let's put some characters on here to liven it up a bit. You know, Pyro, Black Mage, and here, the extra back down here. And so the idea of this stage was, like, the turtle would come out of the shell, or not the shell, the pipe. And you go like, whee, fly down, oh no, and then, well, it's supposed to stay in there, but, you know, you get the idea. And they come through, and, you know, make Pyro phase out of existence, and then go through the pipe again. And then you could, like, push him through, and he'd be gone, because that's how that works. Like, you can go up, like, the turtles wouldn't go up on the stage. And Jim, it's just flying. You're not supposed to be flying yet, you're not in Skyfall. Haha, funny. And then another thing that you could do is that you could go like, boodink, and then, oh, and then, oh no, oh, I got hit by the power block. Or, alternatively, you could go, boom, and then it's in, you know, whatever happens there. That's the idea, anyways. Oh shoot, I started up music, whoops. That's why I shouldn't do this on top of my computer. Huh. Funny how that works. And then here's the final stage. Not as impressive. I probably was going to be a hazard for it or something. But this is Peach's Castle, based on Super Smash Bros. Melee. And also on Mario 64 DS, because I love that game a lot. And the idea here was that you could... They sort of have the same layout as Peach's Castle, but you could go in front of this part, like you could in Mario. And then you could also climb on here, and there wasn't a platform up here, but now I probably would have made a platform button. Now, obviously, I'm not there now. And see, there's even little details, like there's a little mystery box, question mark block back there. And here's details on Peach herself, very detailed. So yeah, that's my entire thing. Hope that was worth it? Question mark. Yeah. Oh, right. And there's one more special thing I gotta show. Alright. This isn't relevant to the rest of that, but check this out. Out of cardboard, I made Pitt's bow. I think it's a Palutena bow, is what it's called. And I remember I made this at my grandma's house. And if you know at all, Pitt's bow actually can split apart and become two blades. So, whoa! I used a toilet paper thing. Oh, I broke the magic of it. But yeah, so now you can go like, whoa, choo. Wow, look, I'm in Kid Icarus. Oh shit, this thing broke. Huh. But yeah, that's the stuff. Thank you for watching all 40 minutes of this.